Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. And in today's video we are discussing the center of mass and the center of gravity. While in the previous video we have talked about the torque, and if you haven't checked out that video, do check that out. While in today's video we are looking two very similar topics, that are center of gravity and the center of mass. In many cases they are the same, in many cases they are different. Like many people get confused like these both are the same things, but actually they are not, but they can be same as well. Now we have got some realistic diagrams today to actually understand what is the real concept. And first of all, let's discuss the center of mass. Now let's decode the word center of mass. Like we've got a mass, a body, and the center of that is termed as the center of mass. Now you need to understand this thing, that for suppose for a spherical shape, this would be the center of mass. Even you can say that 90% of the shapes, or 95% or 99% of the shapes, has got their center as the center of mass, while there are some shapes which do not have their center of mass in their exact center. you know Actually, center of mass is something different. Regarding as we take out the literal meaning, there is something different from the literal meaning. Like we can say that the point at which all the forces are applied in on a body, the point at which all the forces are applied on a body, this point is termed as the center of mass. Here this is actual concept. Like if you apply the force over here, this will be acting on this point probably. Like all this is a point where you visualize its motion, and all the forces act on this part, and from this part you visualize the motion, and you get to know that from this single particle, single center of mass motion, you can determine whole body's motion. For suppose you have got over here, you have diagram center of mass. Here it is, like if you apply a force in this direction, you're gonna know that this will move into this state, like it will go into this path. So the center of mass is, equally, the force which will apply on the center of mass will it equally distribute the force into throughout the body. While if we just apply the force on this side, so maybe the box may move toward this side. So this is not the equal disturbance. So we can say that uh, center of mass is the point where all the forces are being applied at an equivalent state. Okay. Mostly I just said that these are the center of state. While we have got a trick to get what is the center of mass of an object. That's quite simple. For suppose you've got a triangle over here, so how do you gonna find a center mass? Just make some lines from the edges. Sorry, this is very wrong. This is an irregular shape. Let me draw a perfect shape over here. Here it is. Now let me do it. Now from here to here I draw a line. From here to here I draw a line. Like from each edge you're gonna draw a line. I've not drawn perfect lines, but when you will do it perfectly, you will find that there is a point at which all these points are intersecting. Now this point is termed to be as the center of mass. Center of mass. This is how it works. Let me find any other shape which I just find. Okay, so here is another shape. So let me make lines with this so that it can be super perfect. Okay, this part, let me draw another one. This is maybe the center. Okay, this is wonderful. Okay, yes. Okay, we are done with a wonderful picture, perfect picture. You see that this is concentrated over this. So this part is the center of mass. Now probably there would be a regular shape. This will be more easy for us to find it, but the cases can be different in irregular shape. For suppose you've got this sort of shape. Now where's the center of mass? Can you please find out? Maybe find out with the same method, like doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this. But probably there would be some sort of misconvenience in this as well. So these are not that much accurate in these cases, but they are very well with the regular shapes. Okay, now let's discuss about the center of gravity, which is sometimes said to be the same as compared to the center of mass. Yes, the case is same, but let me tell you what center of gravity is. So uh, the point at which the whole weight of the body is concentrated and all the forces on the body act is termed as the center of gravity. Now we're gonna see over here that the center of mass is the point where the whole mass of the body is concentrated, while the center of gravity is the point where whole the weight of the body is concentrated. So yes, of course these can be same, but there is a condition that in uniform gravitational uh, field. For suppose on Earth we have got uniform gravitational field, that is 9, that is constant, that is uniform. So this is not changing like in August you have got 10 gravitational field and now I have got 8, it is 9.8 always. So this is a uniform gravitational field, and uh, on the earth hence we have got the center of mass serving as the center of gravity, but the case is not still the same. uh, this is very difficult to visualize uh, on this earth to predict or specify the center of gravity. And in uniform gravitational field, the center of mass coincides with the center of gravity, means the both are the same. So, okay, uh, I do hope that you are clear with this as well. Like this is center of mass and center of gravity, because this is the same case: center of mass, center of gravity. Now I hope that you are getting the concept. Uh, Now we have got some realistic diagrams with real life examples. Like give a look at that. Here you gonna see the movement also plays a role. Now this woman or the girl has just the hands are just tight, and she just see the position of her hands. So the center of mass is at the red spotted spot. So just analyze this point. Now let's move forward for this is the A, so let's move forward for the B. Now in B you're gonna see that this has slightly moved up. uh, Slightly moved up. What is the reason? This is because of the hands direction. Here the hands are at different direction. So the movement of the body also plays a role. The center of mass has been changed from this point to that point. I do hope that it is a wonderful real life concept regarding it. While if you talk about the center of gravity, it has got a great role in our vehicles, because whenever when my car or your car just drifts up, there is uh, the center of gravity which is taking it back to the road. This is the scene or the case which is saving us from a lot of accidents as well. uh, Here the surface area is more, and the center, the low center of gravity, while here we have got high center of gravity. What is the reason is, we can say that reason is the shape, the movement, as you can say in the case of hands. Maybe in some of these both, one would be more stable and one will be less. Same is the case over here. Just engineers just look up into ways to increase or be accurate in the center of gravity, for giving out the best responses from the consumers or the drivers or the purchasers. So this has been always a concern for the engineers to do, or while manufacturing the car. While here you again gonna see that bus right itself, bus droppers over left. Now both case see that the gravity is less, but I gonna say that uh, this has having more chances of falling, while this is having less chances of falling, because this is slightly lift up to more side while this is less. Of course, as much center of gravity as much away from center of gravity, as much the disbalancing occurs. I do hope that you've got the concept, and here we have got the final concept. You will see that the point now here in this picture, point is being clear that the point at which all the forces of a body are being acted, that point is termed as the center of gravity or the center of the mass. Now I'm gonna show you a thing over here that uh, remember that this is not the upper part of the handle. This is not this. The center of gravity is not this. Let me make it with a green point. This is the center of gravity. This part is the center of gravity. The red part is not. And you're gonna assume this from this complete diagram that the upper part is of course not that much stable that it can stable the whole body. Few steps back, uh, this one part, the handle part, is the center of gravity, and it is the same. It is the point through which the force of the body is being acting upon, and the point is the same. And this is a just wonderful diagram to understand what I just said. So I do hope that you got the concept. If you did, do like the video. Meet you guys in the next video. Till that, goodbye.